Can you wholesale or I guess even invest in real estate using the Zillow Zestimate? Yeah, this thing. You guys know Zillow. The Zestimate, the thing we make fun of all the time. All right, wait, where is it? Where's the Zestimate? This thing right here. Can you make money on Zillow with the Zestimate? Actually, yeah. And I'm gonna show you my trick I use to use the Zestimate to help me wholesale real estate. You can use the Zestimate and this rule of thumb that I've created to tell you whether a property is a good deal or a bad deal. Let me show you. So this house that we have here in Garland, Texas, and if you're local to Dallas, Texas, come and hang out with me. It's listed for $300,000 and it has a Zestimate of $293. So should we buy the home for $293? Is $293 a good deal? Well, something that I've been using lately is the 70, 80, 90% rule. Yeah, the 70, 80, 90% rule. Now, with all disclaimers, this rule has been working pretty well here in Dallas. I have not tested other markets, so it may not work in your market, so make sure to try it out. But usually, to know if this house is a good deal, you would need to comp it. You'd have to run comps. And I'll make more videos on how to run comps, but you can use software like PropWire, or I can use MLS. And what you would do is draw a big circle around the house and look for other properties that are similar. Similar bedroom, similar bathroom, similar year built, and see what they sold for, or see what they're on the market for, and sort of just take an average based off of the condition of the property. It takes a while to get good at comping, and to do comping properly can take a lot of time. So I made this simple rule of thumb. And again, it's not perfect, but it's pretty badass using Zestimate only. What we've noticed at my company throughout the dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of deals that we've done is that if we can lock up a property for less than 70% of the Zestimate, it's usually a great deal. 70 to 80% is not bad. 80 to 90, we're not sure if we're gonna move it. And 90 to 100%, we usually don't even touch it. That's the rule. Wait, do you need me to explain that one more time? Pretty cool, right? By the way, if you're liking this video, make sure to subscribe. I think I'm at 1,400 subscribers when this is posted. If not, let's get to 1,500. I love y'all so much. If you wanna learn about wholesaling real estate or investing real estate, wholesaling cash, investing creative or commercial real estate, subscribe. Let's take this property, for example, in Garland again. We disposed this property for a wholesaler. A wholesaler brought us this deal and then we disposed it. We found a buyer. The wholesaler made money and we made money. The wholesaler sent us this deal at $238,000 and we sold it for $250,000. We made $12,000 and the wholesaler made money too. And we don't know how much the wholesaler made. And honestly, I don't care. If the wholesaler locked it up for $190 and made $48,000, God bless them. The more the merrier. But they probably didn't. Maybe they made $8,000. Maybe they made $18,000. We made 12 and we were happy. And the buyer was happy because they got a steal of a deal. Okay, let's look at this property one more time. I know y'all can't see this perfectly, so I'm gonna zoom in. 281,000 is the Zestimate. We got it under contract for 238 and we sold it for 250. So we got it under contract from the wholesaler at 85% of Zestimate. So isn't that too high? Yeah, that one's a little bit high, but this market has been phenomenal for us. And if we see something from 80 to 90% of Zestimate, we know there's a chance we can move it. And the wholesaler probably got it under contract closer to 80% of Zestimate. So there's one example. This is something on the higher end of our rule of thumb. But lately, Garland has just been a great market for us. By the way, if y'all want to start sending me deals, whether you want to send me contracts like our other JVers do, or you're not ready yet and you just want to send me leads, I'll pay you cash for the closed leads that you send me, or I'll pay you top dollar for your wholesale contracts. Well, then you need to join my free Discord where I teach you everything and get you set up. Join the wholesalers. The link is in the description down below. I'll actually pin it in the comments. Join, just join. We're the coolest community of pirates.
I'll pay you $3,000 cash if you send me a lead and I close it. Who else is offering that?
So to catch up on the rule, and I'm going to show you guys more examples. Under 70%, man, you guys usually have a great deal. 70 to 80%, yeah, we can usually move that. 80 to 90%, we're not sure. And over 90%, we're usually, I haven't seen many that we've wholesaled over 90% of Zestimate. Let me show you a few more examples, but before we do that, what happened to the 50% of Zestimate rule? I remember Jerry Nord and all these people just saying, hey, offer 50% of Zestimate. I'm gonna make a whole video on that, but just know that the Zestimate has changed. They've changed their algorithm. So offering 50% of Zestimate just does not work anymore. I'll make a dedicated video on that, but just want to let you know why we're not offering 50% as estimate. That doesn't work. And guys, this rule of thumb is not perfect. It's for you to quickly look at a property and be like, Okay. And if you're new to the game, this is a great place to start before you learn how to comp. I'd learn how to comp. I mean, we're all comping on our team, but this is just a good place to start. And this is just a fun rule of thumb. Okay, let's look at two more examples. And then I got to go to the gym. I gotta go to the gym. Let's go. Okay, so we wholesaled this property and the Zestimate is 448,000. We made a small 5-figure check on this property, but we got it under contract from another wholesaler and we dispoed it. We got it under contract for 340,000. So this deal we actually got at 75% of Zestimate. Again, using our rule of thumb, we could see that 70 to 80%, so 75% is estimate. That's a good deal. Like we can most likely move that and we're gonna make some money. Where did the wholesaler get it? I don't know, but they probably got it closer to 70%. So if I was a wholesaler and I saw that just using the quick Zillow Zestimate rule of thumb, I'm like, okay, I probably have a good deal. Now let me go actually comp it and see. But guys, this doesn't work all the time. I just want to tell you here. I've seen deals that we've gotten at 66 or 7 or 8% as estimate, and it doesn't work. The Zestimate's not always perfect. It tends to mess up sometimes with really small, cheap homes or just weird outlier homes. But it's been working pretty good, and I'm so excited by this. One more example. Okay, so this property in Weatherford has a Zestimate of $143,000. We locked it up for $127,000 and just made a little bit of money. It wasn't a huge payday for us. But what was that percent as estimate? That's actually 90% as estimate. And you can see we really started to get close to that max. I mean, we're at the max right there. Usually over 90%, I say it's not a good deal. And with that one, again, a little bit tougher on cheap properties when they're, in the 100,000 range, at least here in Dallas. But you could see it told us, yeah, it could be a deal, but you guys aren't going to make a lot of money. And that was exactly the case on this one. We made some money, but not a ton. So anyways, I hope you love this rule, guys. I spent like 5 hours just like data looking through this for y'all. And it's sick. It's working pretty well here in Dallas. The 50% rule, guys, is dead. Try to use the 70, 80, 90 rule. If it's less than 70% as estimate, you probably have a great deal. 70, 80% as estimate, okay, there's something there. It could work. 80 to 90, I don't know if it's going to work. And over 90, that's probably not a great deal. But hey, that's just a rule. You guys tell me if it's working for you down below. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.